Welcome back to day 2 of the Mission Minded Family Challenge. I'm Ann Dunagan, and today we're going to focus on compassion and learning how to respond to the specific needs God puts on your heart in order to become more effective for eternity. It's important to realize that God's Great Commission is not just for preachers and full-time foreign missionaries. God's call is for all. Today's mission resource is the biography of Hudson Taylor, Deep in the Heart of China, from YWAM's Christian Heroes Then and Now series. It's a great book to give you more of God's compassion for the lost. Our world focus today is Asia. I encourage you to pray for the expansion of God's kingdom in this needy area and to learn where to find these specific nations: Mongolia, China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines. Go to lizardpoint.com and take a quiz.
You know, when Hudson Taylor was just a little boy, 5 years old, his parents had instilled in him a vision for missions, and little Hudson Taylor was known to say, "When I'm a man, I mean to be a missionary and go to China." Do you know that when Hudson Taylor was a young man, that heart, that compassion for China was burning so much inside him, he said, "I feel like I cannot go on living unless I do something for China." And then later, as an old missionary spokesman, as he had spent his entire life reaching the lost in China, he later told other people, "You know, the Great Commission is not an option to consider, it's a command to obey." What I want to talk about today in our Mission Minded Family Challenge is about having compassion. Compassion is when God moves in your heart for a specific need in the world. One of my favorite verses is found in James chapter 1, verse 27. It says, "Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their trouble, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world." You know, right now in the world there are over 430 million orphan children. And that number, due to AIDS and war, is just exponentially increasing on the face of this earth. A few years ago, our family was over in Uganda, East Africa. I was with my daughter, and it got to this place where I was seeing the plight and the need of orphan children, and I was like, I cannot go on living unless I do something for these orphan kids. I cannot come back to Africa one more time unless we do something to rescue some of these children. You see, right now, wherever you are watching this, you know, you might think this doesn't concern you, but there are orphans right now who are hungry. We have rescued orphan kids that were sleeping like on black plastic sacks. There was this one horrible situation. There was a little girl, her name was Gloria, and Gloria, she was 5 years old. Her father was killed by her mother, and then the mother died of AIDS, and this little girl was just begging for food. We were able to rescue her and other kids and bring them to an orphanage that we started. You know, you might not be able to found an orphanage, you might not be able to go to Africa, but I want to encourage you, maybe you could sponsor a child. There are so many awesome child sponsorship programs. It's maybe about $1 a day, but there are children right now who really could use your help. So today's challenge is I want you to seriously think about sponsoring a child through some Christian organization. Think about it, what $1 a day could